Wow, what incredible energy in this place of worship. I am so impressed, and I can definitely feel the love that all of you have. My name is Kurt Weston, and in the mid-'80s and early '90s, I was a very successful fashion photographer living and working in Chicago. In 1991, I started to become very ill. I went to my doctor. He ran some tests and informed me that I was living with full-blown AIDS. That diagnosis started with a case of AIDS-related pneumonia. I went back to work after I survived that, which my doctors didn't think I would survive. I went back to work, and I continued to work for 2 more years until on my 3rd case of pneumonia, I realized I could work no more, and I had to go out on disability. Shortly after I went out on disability, I started developing very disfiguring KS lesions, which are very unsightly purple lesions that formed on my face and all over my body. I would walk down the street to go grocery shopping to get my things, and people would see me with these lesions, and they would point their finger at me, and they'd say, "Oh my God, that guy has AIDS." And they would avoid me, and they would talk about me behind my back. And I felt the stigma of what it was like to be identified and pointed out as a person living with AIDS. Shortly after that AIDS opportunistic infection had its effect on me, I also started losing my vision to another AIDS-related opportunistic infection called CMV retinitis, which attacks the retina of the eye. And you can imagine, as somebody who had spent their whole life being involved with a profession that required amazing vision, that I was so afraid, because not only was I so very sick, but I was now going blind. That virus has left me legally blind, and I need to rely on this cane to negotiate my everyday existence on this planet. Fortunately, when I moved here to California, I was so blessed to have connected with an amazing agency called AIDS Services Foundation, which gave me the resources that I needed to survive. Social services, psychological services, food pantry services, case management services, services that are so integral to people who have lost everything due to this disease. I don't think I would be standing here today talking to you had I not had this amazing help and assistance. May 12th, there is going to be here in Orange County, AIDS Walk, Orange County AIDS Walk, which helps to raise awareness and raise funds to benefit HIV, people living like myself, living with HIV and AIDS. I have watched through the years that I have been infected with this virus, and I have been infected with it for 27 years, 17 of those years full-blown. I have watched many of my friends die horrible and very painful deaths. For me, fortunately, the AIDS medications have been very successful, and I have been able to survive, along with the help and assistance of places like AIDS Services Foundation. And I'm actually been able to resurrect my career, and I'm now going to Cal State Fullerton, getting my Master's of Fine Arts degree in fine art photography. And although I can't do the work I used to do as a commercial photographer, I am now finding success in the fine art field. But these things would not be possible without the love and support of a wonderful community that I have found here in Orange County. And there are many people like myself who are living here, and unfortunately, even here in Orange County, the epidemic continues to grow. The latest statistics that are coming from our healthcare agency show that there's a huge increase in infection among women and people of color, particularly the Latino population, and that a lot of people coming into the county are actually not only HIV positive, but are coming into the healthcare agency with full-blown AIDS, not even knowing that they are HIV positive. And this is a very surprising thing for me, because in 2007, I would hope that people would understand how this virus is spread and understand that it can be avoided. But the need still is there. It is very, very present right here within our own community. And it is so essential that all of you somehow get involved with this epidemic to help those of us who have it and to help prevent this from occurring in the future. I really pray that the love of Jesus Christ will bring intellect to your mind, compassion to your heart, and inspiration to assist with this very worthwhile cause. Thank you.